Hey guys, welcome to another Purple Labs podcast, and today we're here with the guys behind Solluminati. We have Jessian and
Kratos.
Very cool, guys. NFTs. Tell me all about your project, how it started, and why Solana.
So everything started in September last year, and we decided to get deeper into the NFT space. Of course, we started like everyone buying some NFTs, doing some flipping, talking with communities and stuff like that. And we decided to actually offer some utility on top of the images or the GIFs that are behind the NFTs. And that's how we built our analytic tools. Basically offer social indexes, market indexes, that and much more, of course, that are helping our community to take some informed decisions on what to buy, when to flip, when to sell, and so on.
Of course.
And on top of this, we are also building some B2B tools. For example, we have a DAO tool suite that basically allows other projects to verify their members through the NFT, through the blockchain, offer them a voting system through the blockchain, some tools like do an airdrop of Solana or airdrop of NFTs, and analytics, of course,
So
because
engaging
that's
the
our main
community,
thing.
right? Like engaging the community. Besides, I love analytics, and I think it's super needed, especially with the amount of projects and NFTs that are coming out. You know, like the more that we can help, right? People make the informed decisions to choose which one is good and which one is not a rug. I think it's brilliant, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, what was your NFT collection is already out because it's a membership, correct?
Yeah, it's
already
out from December, 6th of December was the public mint. Yeah.
Okay, did you mint
before
everything?
Christmas, yeah.
Sold out?
We were sold out in 6 minutes.
No way.
Yeah.
That's incredible. That's incredible. Cool. And what's the floor price right now?
Right now it's kind of low. It's 1.5 or something similar to that.
Oh, that's great for a membership to analytics. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
are you kidding me?
It's great. We had like the public mint on 2 sols, and everything went downwards because of the market, also the bear market and things like that.
Of course.
We are also providing more and more tools to somehow cover up that. Because everyone is now asking about the floor price. I'm really not sure why, because the tools are actually making money for a lot of members in our communities. On our Discord channel, we also have like a success story channel where people actually post what they flipped using the tools and how much profit they did and what time it took to make that profit.
Well, your NFTs aren't for flipping. They're for, it's a membership. It's different.
It's for a long term.
Yeah.
It's for long term.
You want them to hold on to this NFT.
You want them, to hold.
You know, so honestly, the floor price and that matter to me. I think
but the floor price shouldn't matter at all. I would say, of course, it's important from some aspects, but if you offer utility, then the floor price is just a number. Let's say.
Yeah. It's essentially I think it's an amazing price to get tools. To be able to make informed decisions about the NFTs that I want to be purchasing. That's really cool.
Yeah.
So why Solana?
It
was cool, I would say.
Yeah, it was. We had also one of our founders, Logitanos. He was flipping way before us, like 2 months ago or 1 month. He was into Tugbirds. He had several Tugbirds on mint, and he sold one for $12,000. At the moment, was like, okay, that's too much. I think it's a lot of money there. Why do people do that? And after that, we started to research and see how the communities work and things like that. And we got hooked right away because it's a small community. It was a small community on September. In fact, as developers, at the beginning, we were on Telegram groups with some Russians, and we were Google translating for two weeks constantly because there were no documentation whatsoever for developers. And it was like a challenge that we wanted to go into.
I mean, September was a really good year for NFTs. Like the blue chips kind of all were around that area. Like the geckos were also like
SMBs.
The DJ Apes, no, right?
Also,
I think so. Yeah.
Soul stats were also very popular.
We tried to mint on that one, but I remember it was still early and we had like many tabs open and trying to mint, and it didn't work at that point. And then the next day from 0.1 or whatever it was It was 20. No, 20. It went.
Yeah, not the mint.
Skyrocket.
Not as crazy as quantum traders. Quantum
Yeah,
traders
yeah,
was,
we have that.
well, we have all of the things.
Actually, we are like, I don't know, we have like a joint wallet from where we invest, like together, and yeah, we invest kind of a lot in a lot of projects. We spent a lot of money on NFTs, a lot of money on NFTs.
Well, you have to understand that,
exactly.
right?
That's why we are actually doing this, because we want to be part of the community first of all, and if we are part of the community, then we can understand better how the things really work and get very close to the people.
So, like, imagine, what are the biggest struggles you think so far within the NFT community and buying NFTs that people are facing? Like, we have the bots issue. There is an issue with botting.
Yeah, that when was it? On December or something like that. We tried to implement for our public mint the fair mint, which wasn't perfect at the moment. So okay, we didn't implement it. We were working for the candy machine, the first version of the candy machine. And when the bots, there are some projects that I believe they gave membership to the NFTs to some bots to mint directly from the contract and things like that. It wasn't really ethical. We didn't really like that. We're really appreciating that Candy Machine V2 it's out and people are using it.
No more exploits.
Yeah.
So far.
So far, yeah.
So far.
Yeah, we were talking yesterday with someone saying that Solana is now an NFT ecosystem. Actually, it's kind of it's somehow lower than Ethereum one, and because there's so few money compared to Ethereum, also the exploits or the guys who found looking for exploits
are not so many.
Are not here because there are not a lot of, let's say, thousands, millions, billions of dollars in that region. But it's soon gonna happen.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say. I love this community. I love Solana.
The thing is that it's pretty difficult to get some security or good security audits on your smart contracts. We build a lot of smart contracts, but also we need like a second opinion. It's good, it's bad. We need a security audit also on that, and there are that many offering this, and you cannot know for sure if they really do a good job because it's just their opinion.
Of course, and there has to be a way. Again, this is why I think your project is so important, you know, especially for newcomers into the ecosystem. Is this something that is important for you, like mainstream adoption?
Yeah, we also want to build like on our website to have like an academy.
Nice.
To have onboarded like new people coming into the ecosystem. Basically, one of our tools, it's called the Radar. And for example, people use that when they want to mint in a new project. You can track Discord channels, Discord servers, you can track their Twitters, you can track everything in the social regarding to that collection, basically before you go into it. Because if you remember September, we only had like Howler and just posting the listing, okay, this is gonna be minting like tomorrow, and everyone was following in that mint. But now you can actually track, okay, what happened with that Twitter account, because there are lots of bots. Let's be honest, people buy.
So what do you think? Like, besides obviously, you know, buying your NFTs and having access to these amazing tools that you have provided and statistics and analytics, what are things that like a newcomer into the NFT space that wants to buy and wants to flip or just wants to experience, what are the things that they should either look out for, or how should they go about it?
Check out the team. The team is the core part of a project. So I would say if a project has a strong, sustainable team, then that project can be a success. That's actually one thing that I've been looking into all the time. And then maybe the background of the team members.
Okay.
But you need to pack all this and do your own research on this. Other than that, you should just like the project. You should be into that zone. Like
the community.
There is a project, NFT Pizzeria. Not sure if you heard about it, and they are building a pizzeria inside the metaverse.
Oh,
that's really cool. Yeah,
that's adorable. Yeah. Talking about projects like in terms of community, I think a project that did really well was the Zillas. You know, and when I see a project that has a lot of user-generated content, you know, I think that's always a good sign. Would you agree? Yeah,
the activity of the community is very important.
Right.
If community is silent, let's say, then it means that nothing happens with that project. So you should get out probably.
We are actually posted an article on Medium. We are trying We hope we're going to manage to do that, because, for example, we want to get more people from the community involved in the actual development of the entire project. For example, we are in constant looking for content writers or people to administrate our Twitter accounts or partnerships or whatever you want. This kind of people can be found inside the community, and if you look at I don't know, from a DAO perspective, everyone who puts effort into this should get somehow rewarded.
Right.
Even with payments, Solana, NFTs, whitelist on other projects, whatever. We are trying to implement that. We actually did that with some guys from our community, and we are planning to expand that to have the community working for the project for the same purpose. And one good example will be the following. For example, those B2B projects that we're working on, basically they're going to generate revenue that's going to be split inside the community of the holders.
Awesome.
It's not from like royalties, because everyone is doing that, but from actual work. If you want more, for example, more rewards from that, I think, yeah, if you want more, you should involve in selling, maybe in presenting the products to other people, get new customers, let's say, on that point. Everyone is got rewarded
Could be more
for
involved. Is that why you guys are at the Hacker House?
No, not really. We are just making connections.
No.
We are not looking for
making
like,
new friends mostly, I would say.
Yeah, we don't have like a purpose per se.
That's a great purpose. I think, like in Web3, we're all separate, right? We are all talking to each other via Telegram, Discord, and it's nice to have a place. Spaces. Oh, I'm always on Spaces. I love Spaces, and it's nice to have a place where we can like all just come together and see each other, face to face without our PFPs. You know?
It's really nice. It's really nice.
Awesome.
It's a great feeling, actually.
And also look at what other people are developing, because as us as developers, maybe we are thinking of developing something, don't really know how to do it, and maybe some guys here already developed that, and we can share knowledge or
It's like the real world, basically. So,
It's a Web3 world. It's cool because it's also like a family environment. I feel like everyone is very nice here, very welcoming and willing to help out. And I think what you guys are doing is super, super important. Providing these tools is really what's going to make the ecosystem grow. It's really what's going to make, people want to
grow and safe, I would say.
Yeah.
Safe for the newcomers which don't have that much knowledge.
Exactly.
I think you also bought in September a lot of bullshit projects.
In September?
Yeah.
No, I did
You're very
not.
careful with your investments.
Yeah, like I don't think I've been, well, I wouldn't consider it a rug. I just like bought it for culture. I bought a stock dialer, but but it was because it was interesting. I like supporting projects that do different things, even if there's like no flipping. I've only flipped one NFT in my life.
I think we just sold like 2 NFTs. We are holders like long-term projects.
Yeah, as it should be. I think, part of being in this ecosystem is supporting projects that you believe in, just like you said. It's one of the main points.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So if people want to find out where you guys are, what are your social medias, what can they do? Tell me.
Twitter, of course, Solluminati NFT.
Solluminati NFT.
And from that point, you can just go to Discord or to the website. You'll have everything listed on Twitter. Sorry.
Awesome. So if you are a newcomer, or if you just want some more information on your NFT purchases, what are you doing? Go get your Solluminati. Go get your Solluminati. The secret order. Yes. Yes. I have a little triangle on my ring finger. I was preparing. I did it just for this interview. Thank you guys so much. And I can't wait to actually ape into your project.
Yeah.
I will be doing this.
Thank you.
Bye.